In the quiet of the practice field, the work begins. The standard has been set by those who came before, but legacy isn't about the past. It's about what you build now. Every season has its first step. For the Hawks, it begins here, week 1 of fall camp. This is Hartfield Academy Football, 2025.
Guys, we're 25 days away. We're 3 weeks, and then we're in game week. It seems like a long time, but I want to remind you of a conversation I had with you the first day of weights. I said, you're going to blink, and day 1 of practice is going to be here. And here we are. Your season starts today. Your story starts today. And so the thing is what kind of team is this going to be? That's the number one question I get. The number one question is, are you going to three-peat? Well, my answer is we don't talk about three-peats. We talk about building a legacy, not chasing trophies. That is what Hartfield football has been about. Building a legacy, not chasing trophies. And here's what I mean by that. You are standing on the shoulders of every football player that's come through here. This has a very storied path. It's only 13 years old. And so we are building a legacy, and you are part of that. We're not chasing, we're building. And building takes time. And it takes being out in the hot. And it takes rep by rep, moment by moment, to build something special. Chasing a trophy happens one night. And I believe that's something that this program understands. And seniors, it's on you, buddy. It's on you guys. We go as you go. And it starts today. Okay? We're not just training, we're learning how to trust. I talked to y'all in the spring about 3 things that everybody can do. Alignment, assignment, and effort, right? Man, we've been through some hard things. We've been through some hard things in the weight room this summer. We've been through some hard conditioning. We've been through hot times getting our butts chewed. We've been through some hard things. Training builds trust. Training builds trust. Okay? So when you think about it out there, understand, I'm not just trying to survive what we're doing today. I'm trying to invest in what we're doing today. Because the payout's coming. In a few weeks, we're going to be in here. We're going to be wearing garnet. There's going to be music. There's going to be drums. There's going to be the whole 9 yards. And there's going to be another team over there. And everybody's going to wonder what this team's going to look like. We got to build to get there. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Rep by rep, period by period, sprint by sprint, the little things. How you do the little things, how you do everything. All on 3, team on 6, get us.
All on 3, team on 6, 1, 2, 3.
All in.
1, 5, 6.
Come right here. This Braylon Womack, the best coach and player duo in the nation. In the nation.
Tweak early though.
Hey,
They tweaking on tweakers.
Phone time. It's a blessing.
First day of practice, let's go, baby.
So I think the focus of this week is to build trust and build this team as a family. Kind of the motto we've gone into this week with is that training builds trust. And there's going to come multiple times this season, especially probably at the beginning, where trust is going to be a major part of whether we are successful or not. And so I think that week 1 is a very important time for this team to come together as a group and as a family. So I think the biggest challenge this week has been the scheduling of practice.
We're playing football! Get around!
We are starting a week later than we have in the past, and so we have in-service and other things that require our time, and so it has been scheduling, whether it's late afternoon, early morning. I think that's been a challenge. And I think one of the other biggest challenges is getting a team ready for the violence of our sport. Going from executing offense and defense to executing with pads on.
To be smart here in the inside perimeter, give them a few plays, switch it, give them a few plays.
And there's only one way to really test that, and that is the first week of practice when we're able to put pads on. One of the players that has stepped up is Ethan Elliott, our quarterback.
QB1, not the 2.
Where is he?
Hey, tell him you hot.
The quarterback position is already a really difficult position, but especially here at Hartfield, where we've had a legacy of great quarterbacks. I've been really proud of his preparation in the film room, in the weight room, and on the football field, and look forward to his first week of practice. Another player I've been really proud of stepping up is number 60, Colby Kelly. Plays offensive line for us. Lost a lot at offensive line, and we needed some guys to step up. They had to step up in the weight room, and they had to get ready to contribute fast, and Colby has stepped into that role. So one thing I notice as a head coach is what players are hanging around. You have players that kind of want to get maybe kind of an inside knowledge of what we're thinking as coaches, and that's Logan Drummond.
You want me? Hey mama, hey dad. Oh, he done mic me up. Yeah, we on that today. We on that today. We on that today. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I've found moments where it's just been me and him, and we've been able to talk about the dynamics of the summer and dynamics of practice. And so it just shows kind of leadership qualities in him, and just kind of those, it's one of my favorite things about being a coach are those one-on-one moments that you have in a locker room at different times of the day. And Logan's kind of always found himself in those times with me. One of my roles as head football coach is I get to pour into our assistants. One of my favorite things that I get to do is I get to watch our coaches interact with our players.
So tell
Or
me,
you could like get some pig and you could like ground it up and you could put it in a bun.
Right.
And it's still a sandwich.
One of the things about Hartfield is that we're very kingdom-minded, and so our coaches don't miss a moment with that. Whether it's Brian Pittman pulling a younger offensive lineman to the side just to ask them how they're doing, or just making sure that we see them and see them working, even though they may not be quite field ready. That's just always a really special moment for me to see our assistants just take a time during the chaos of a practice to really pour into them individually as a person. So after week one, our players have really kind of figured out the expectation we have for them as far as a practice schedule goes, as far as the tempo in each period. And so now we have to move into teaching them how to communicate with each other, how we communicate to them. We have to kind of start fine-tuning those details because we're only a couple of weeks away from game week, and game week looks very different than a fall camp practice week. And so the goal moving into next week is really zeroing in on the details of our communication, of our technique, and our execution.
Listen. Do not come out here. Do not come out here with dead energy right now. Do not come out here with dead energy. How you practice, how you play. How you practice, how you go play. Bring